Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Joe Shake72 coming to you guys with a live stream right now. Well, we got a bit of news today, and we've already been kind of been looking at everybody's videos today about their point of view on the Eagles maybe be moving Alshon Jeffery. Um, Burgang Sports said it, bro. Hit that. Thank you, Burgang Sports. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. I do appreciate it. I never really ask at all because it's up to you guys. Really, I really don't. It is what it is. Um, What's going on, Texan? What's going on? Dominic, Burgang Sports, of course. Joe, what's going on, bro? Um, this is going to be something that we really, this is what I want. I want this to happen. What's up, Dollar Discipline? What's up, bro? I need to figure out right now between what Alshon Jeffery, if you were able to trade Alshon Jeffery, okay? I don't know. This is going to be hard to do. If you guys really don't know, MC, what's going on, bro? This is going to be really hard to do. This is not going to be easy to do. You're going to have to trade. You're trading a player with all this crap going on, all this drama going on, okay? Number two, his contract, okay? Number three is health. It's not going to be easy to trade him to a team. It's not. And maybe in the words of, Alshon Jeffery could miss the first game. It could go further than that, you know. What's going on, Maverick? What's going on? I think I'm caught up. I've come to the conclusion that I think a dumb team needs to come get this guy. Honestly, it's going to take more than what you guys think. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to trade Alshon Jeffery. It's not going to be easy because, like I said, it's his health, it's all the drama that's going on right now, and it's his contract. So I don't even know if this guy's going to be ready week one. Okay. I just don't know what's really going to happen at this point in time. He's not going to make it to the first game of the year. I had him going to at least the first game, to at least practice not even practice the first week, but just play. I think he'll make it to the one day of practice before our first game starts. But that might not even happen either. Okay, that might not even happen. What might happen is he could miss probably another game after that. He'll probably miss a couple games. I agree, Gang. I agree 100%, bro. Dude, I don't even care what. And the thing is, at this point, guys, I don't care. You don't bash a quarterback, bro. Like, I don't care how much dead cap we get. I don't care if it's 26 million. I don't care if it's 16 million. If you trade Alshon Jeffery, you get 16 million in dead cap. Okay, so 16 million in dead cap is better than 26. But honestly, Howie Roseman will spread that dead cap for a couple years. This way, the cap hits aren't. This way, the cap hits aren't that bad. And honestly, guys, this isn't something to freak out about. This happens in the NFL every year. There's always a bad contract. There's always something that happens like this. And you just, as a team, you just have, in the front office, you kind of just have to take your pill and swallow it, okay? This isn't something that's going to be like, oh my God, like this happens every year with certain players that have big contracts, don't live up to what they're supposed to be, and kind of screw themselves in giving them that contract. Okay, we were structured Alshon Jeffery, I think, last offseason, and we gave him more guaranteed money. Okay, so that was something that was a little bit of a hard pill to swallow. But I don't care I'm not about what we get for him. I don't care what we get for him. I just want him out of here. Cut that salary a little bit if we can. I don't think the Eagles are going to cut him. But I think down the line, if there is a problem, I think they will cut him. In fact, they will cut him at a certain time. Okay, if they think they're not going to get much out of him, they're just going to plain cut him. Okay, I know Jeffrey Lurie probably doesn't want that to happen. But at this point in time, something needs to happen. We still have some time right now. He can get traded before the season starts. He can get traded during the off season. Okay. You never know. But the problem is that it's not going to be easy to trade him. Number one, he's going to be hurt. He's missing the whole entire offseason. His contract is ridiculous. And on top of that, you have all this drama surrounding Alshon Jeffrey now. Okay, a tweet from Alshon Jeffrey's agent pretty much said, well, Alshon Jeffrey wants to play in Philadelphia. He wants to be here. And then the other point of it from Pro Football Focus said that Alshon wants a change of scenery. From quote unquote from Alshon Jeffrey himself, he wouldn't mind a change of scenery. I think he does like playing in Philadelphia, but the other flip of the coin is that he is going behind the back of the team and saying dumb shit about Carson Wentz. Apparently, the relationship between Carson Wentz and Alshon Jeffrey the past couple years have been kind of testy. And I don't know. I guess it's because, I think after Nick Foles, Nick Foles and Alshon had very good chemistry. As soon as, Carson Wentz came back, it was a lot more to Zach Ertz. I mean, we definitely know that. But Alshon Jeffrey just looked lifeless out on the field. I mean, every time I watched him play, it just seemed like he just really didn't. He just seemed like he just had no energy like he used to have. I mean, he came back the first game this year and he had a pretty good game. And then he was out two more times, okay? And then he went to that second Dallas game. We played in that second Dallas game, and then he screwed up his foot. The same surgery that Jalen Mills had. So he's going to miss a lot of time. Okay, so that's just what it is right now. Eagles champs, what's up? KJ, what's up, man? The Bills need a possession wide receiver badly. I mean, that's one team that the Eagles could trade with, but the problem is he's hurt. That's the problem. I mean, there's no promise. I mean, if he wasn't hurt, we'd have more of a chance to trade him, but we still have a medium chance to trade him. The problem is he's hurt, and that's a big deal. That's just something that you can't just acquire a player and you don't even know when he's going to be healthy. And the guy's not going to have an off season. Alshon Jeffrey is not going to have an off season. Okay, that's just the name of the game right now. Just the name of the game right now. Rivals, what's up, guys? Sharon, what's up? I think Alshon doesn't like Carson because he doesn't throw 50-50 balls to him. I'd rather throw 50-50 balls. I'd honestly rather throw 50-50 balls to Dallas Goedert than to throw to Alshon Jeffrey at this point. Maybe Carson didn't have enough. Maybe Carson didn't have some type of chemistry with him, but it's no point to throw your quarterback under the bus. And if we were winning football games, I don't think anything would be said. But since we were losing football games, it was a problem. Okay, and Alshon Jeffrey has had issues like this before. This actually happened in Chicago, I think, one time when Jay Cutler was quarterback. I think they had issues, back in the day with his targets and his catches and not throwing his way or not trusting him with the ball. You know what I mean? So at this point, you got to get rid of him. You gotta. It is what it is. I don't care what we get for him. I don't care if it's a fifth round, a sixth round. I don't even care what I don't care. I'd rather dump the salary because I think that's better in the long run for us than getting an extra pick, even though an extra pick is nice. I think we'll get something for him regardless, but don't think we're getting something great. I mean, you're if you're on the other side, give it, trading for if you're trading for Alshon Jeffrey right now, what are you really going to give up for a guy that's hurt, big contract, and all this drama around him? It just seems like there's just way too much going on. So I have a feeling that Alshon Jeffrey will get traded at some point, and if not traded, he will get released. Whether it's $26 million in dead cap space for a release or it's $16 million in dead cap space for a trade. Regardless of the situation, something needs to happen. And I'm glad that this is happening. When I saw that news today, I was really happy about it because in my own heart, I like Alshon Jeffrey. I like a lot of these players that leave. Nelson Aguilar is one guy that I do like. Okay, I hated him. I liked him. You know what I mean? But you're on a year-to-year consecutive basis of being at a position at a pro level. You don't just win a Super Bowl and then pretty much call it lazy. You're playing lazy, you're playing it quits, and you're kind of going through the motions. I just feel like Alshon Jeffrey's going through the motions ever since we won the Super Bowl. And at this point, it's just getting to the point where I don't know where the Eagles are going to go with this. All we know is we know that Alshon will be gone. So that's a plus in my book, because you know what? You need to Howie Roseman and this front office need to put up a really good roster this year. If they don't put up a promising roster this year, then the Eagles are going to have a very hard time getting the guys they need for the future. They can't screw up. They can't sign 30-year-olds. They can't sign old ass players. They can't sign players to have 1 year left on their contract unless they have the intent to sign them long term. Different story. But as of right now, Carson Wentz's extension kicks in 2021. Okay. Once that extension starts kicking in, this is what happens when you have a franchise quarterback. When you give that franchise quarterback that new deal, you should already have a promising roster to move forward for years to come. This team is very empty right now. As much as we all want to say, like, a few moves will be good, this team is very empty. There's no Halapuli Vaitai. Vaitai's going to be a free agent. There's no depth at offensive line. Running back, I think we're good with Boston Scott. We're both good with Boston Scott, Miles Sanders. We have Elijah Holyfield that we signed, a bruiser guy. Let's see what he could do. We're getting a fifth round pick back for not signing Jordan Howard before June. So that's definitely going to happen. We're not signing Jordan Howard. Love the guy. I hope he has a promising, great future wherever he goes. Wide receiver, you're down to Deshaun Jackson. Thank God he's back. He's going to be healthy. I'm glad Deshaun Jackson's actually here. Deshaun Jackson is not going anywhere. Okay. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, I don't even know what to say about him. I've kind of lost interest in JJ. I think they picked the wrong receiver. They could have picked DK. They could have picked AJ Brown. They could have picked all these other guys, or moved up to get somebody else. And they decided to pick JJ out of the whole bunch. And I'm not a big fan of JJ at all. I didn't think he had enough snaps, definitely not. But at the same time, I just think that we need to go a different direction. Greg Ward is here for one more year on his deal. I'm glad Greg Ward will be here. That's another guy you can have as a backup receiver, or holy hell, you could start him in the slot if you really want to. I would like to see Greg Ward in the slot. And then with our starters, not all practice squad guys off the street, I'm talking put Greg Ward in, have the starters on the outside, and see what he does by himself with good things around him. So that's something, I know they're not going to do that, but that's something that they could do, okay? I think we have the top tight end duo in the league between Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. I think we're fine there. Linebacker-wise, we are empty as hell. I think that is one of our weakest, probably the weakest position of this football team. It's not good. Nigel Bradham is gone. Nathan Gary is a serviceable backup. Played with an injury last year. I like what Nate Gary could do. I really do. Nate Gary is not bad. He's not a coverage linebacker, but he's a nice serviceable guy you could have. TJ Edwards, the undrafted linebacker from Wisconsin, he's another guy that I've really liked him. When he got a few snaps here and there, made some tackles, I was kind of happy where he was going. So maybe they kind of put a lot of faith into TJ Edwards, but hey, if they decide to go in free agency, go get a Blake Martinez, which is going to be crazy money. Go get Covington from the Rams. He's pretty much a come up player from the Rams. That's another guy that's very affordable that they could get. No, I'm pretty excited to see where this goes. Okay, cornerback. That's the biggest issue we have. We've had this pass rush, but honestly, cornerback has been weak. I mean, Jalen Mills, great leader and all. He's got swag, but just can't get the job done. Some people want him here still, some people don't. I'm just like I wouldn't mind him back, but I don't want him to start. I like Avante. I like Cravon LeBlanc. Think I extended Cravon for another year. I'm happy with that regardless. There's already Albert Breer from NFL Today actually tweeted out that the Eagles are actually in transaction with the Lions. So this Darius Slay trade is pretty damn real. This could actually happen this offseason. So don't be surprised if the Eagles trade for the Eagles are only going to trade for Darius Slay only if Darius Slay is going to get a brand new contract for the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, because the Detroit Lions, they're not only trying to get something good for themselves as as the front office for the Lions, but they're taking Darius Slay's interest into purpose as well in this trade. So they want to be compensated, and they want Darius Slay for him to go somewhere and be compensated as well. Okay, am I really, Darius Slay is a top 10 corner? Am I really like excited to get him? Maybe 3 years ago I would be. Right now, he's what, turning 29? I don't even know how old he's, like 29, 30ish. He's somewhere in there. Um, you know, he's still a top player. I just don't want to put him, get him on the Eagles and then he's just like total garbage. I just don't want that to happen, but it makes me a little nervous. But so that's something else. You can go in the draft. You got Byron Jones out there, which is he's going to get paid probably 15, 16 million. I don't think he's even worth that because he's not a turnover machine. He doesn't get turnovers. He's just a deflect the balls type of guy. But he's still a good corner regardless. I mean, he's a young, good corner, so he's not horrible. Get Logan Ryan in here if you have to. He's not fast. He's not shut down. He's nothing special, but he's quick. Okay, and he is productive in a scheme. He is pretty damn productive, and he's from Philly, so kind of fits in with what he's doing here. Um, when it comes to our safeties, I honestly don't have no idea. I don't want to sign a safety until I know what's going on with Malcolm Jenkins. If Malcolm Jenkins is not coming back, I would probably go after at least one veteran safety. I'd probably go after Clinton Dix. That would probably be my guy. They kind of had him a potential free agent target is Clinton Dix. Played with the Bears last year next to Eddie Jackson. Great player, very rangy, can make one-on-one tackles. He's still a very good player in the league. Um, been all around. So if Malcolm ends up staying, and you know what, more of me wants Malcolm to stay. I want if he needs to get at least a little bit of a pay bump, that's fine. But if it's like getting paid 14, 15 a year at age 33 years old, I just don't see it happening. He is the glue to this defense, but sooner or later, players aren't here anymore. Players retire. Players go. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So I'm not saying a damn thing about the safety spot until I know what's going on with Malcolm Jenkins. Because out of respect for Malcolm Jenkins, I will not. I've already talked about one safety already, but I would not sign anybody until Malcolm Jenkins either gets paid or he's not going to come here and he's going to get traded because he can get traded as well, guys. If you cut Malcolm Jenkins, I think you save $3 to $4 million. So you get $3 to $4 million back. I think a couple million in dead cap, which isn't a big deal. So you can save $3 to $4 million by getting rid of him. And then, if you go back to the offensive line, I wasn't a big fan of signing Jason Peters last year. I just wasn't a big fan of it at all. I was kind of in the dark about it. I was like, you don't draft Andre Dillard in the first round to have him redshirt at all. You don't do that. No team does that. Any player that gets drafted in the first round needs to start day one, and that's where it goes. So I'm really appreciative of what Jason Peters has done. He's one of my favorite players on the team for years. But you know what, Andre Dillard should have. He doesn't have much reps. He's come in here and there last year. You know what I mean? So hasn't had many reps. When he went to right tackle, he really blew it because he doesn't play right tackle. He was horrible when they put him over there. When Lane Johnson ended up, getting out of the game for a bit. So when you come to all these pieces, it's hard. It's not easy. So the Eagles have a lot of work to do, guys. A lot of work. This isn't something where it's like boom, 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 done. We're good for the year. No, I mean we need to sign guys. We need to lock them up. So then when I go to the defensive line, which I haven't done. Okay, Fletcher Cox had one of the worst years. And honestly, on top of that, it's because, whoever's next to him, if he's not producing, if the other defensive tackle's not producing, he's going to get triple teamed, double teamed. That's what happens. That's what happens. Malik Jackson got hurt the first game. Malik Jackson is very excited to come back. I'm excited for him to come back. We need to get young. I mean, we need to get young at defensive. Jannard Avery at defensive end. That's what I'm kind of excited for. He's been working his ass off this offseason. Jannard Avery, that was a trade that we traded with the Browns at the trade deadline. We gave away a fourth round pick. Now, Howie Roseman said at the end of the year press conferences, he said that Jannard Avery wasn't really supposed to do much this year. He was pretty much a future player for our team. He needed at least an offseason with the Eagles. And that's what Howie said at the end of the year press conference. Jannard Avery, when he got signed to the Eagles, when he got traded, Browns fans were pissed. They were really mad that we got him. Okay. Jannard Avery, he's 24 years old, 20, whatever he is, 23, 24, a young player. Okay. A lot of upside. He could play outside linebacker. He could play defensive end. You could move him around, which is awesome. So if the Eagles want to put him if they're good at the ends this year and they want to put Jannard Avery as an outside linebacker this year, they could do that because his coverage skills are ridiculous. As a defensive end, he could drop back in coverage as well. They started doing that with Derek Barnett last year, if you guys remember. But Derek Barnett is another guy to talk about. And his numbers are just not there, guys. Honestly, being the 14th overall pick in 2017, he has not done much. He's been hurt a couple times. He's a good tackling machine, and he's missed some tackles and he's been hurt. He came back for that first Cowboys game. I think the second, I forgot what game it was. He came back. It was one of the Cowboy games. He came back and he missed a wide open sack pretty much on Dak Prescott, let him loose, let go. Derek Barnett, I think can get better. I don't think he's not looking like a first round pick defensive end. He's looking like a second, third round pick defensive end right now. And that's not we need some guys off the edge. Brandon Graham had one of his best seasons. Honestly, Brandon Graham, man. I didn't expect us to re-sign him, but thank God we did because all the other defensive ends in the league were franchise tagged. Clowney was franchise tagged. DeMarcus Lawrence was franchise tagged. I mean, everybody was franchise tagged. We couldn't get our hands on anybody. So glad that we re-signed. We were signed Brandon Graham to signed to an extension, which I was happy. And he's got a lot left in the tank. The guy can still rush. The guy can cause disruption. The guy is still a great player, and I have to give him respect on the edge. But the other side is not looking too good. Josh Sweat, that we drafted in the fourth round a few years back from Florida State. Josh Sweat has actually gotten a lot better. If you guys haven't noticed, his rush. His motor, I think, was the big issue coming into the NFL. I think that, he ran out of gas pretty quick. He had a nice punch off the line, bending the hips a little bit, but his motor he just got tired very easily. And most of the time his first year when he got drafted, when he was here, he was mostly on the ground most of the time. And now until this year, he did a pretty good job. He had a couple sacks. He had some help on the sacks a little bit, but he had about two to three sacks this year. Didn't do a bad job at all. Really did. He really got in that backfield, did some good things, and hopefully he can play better and do better. So I really am happy with that. So that's something that's good. Defensive tackle wise, you got Fletcher Cox, you got Malik Jackson. Oh man, you had some practice squad D tackles in there. You had Anthony Rush that got in the backfield once in a while. You had Bruce Hector that we traded, then he came back. I mean, you really we traded for the Colts defensive tackle. Oh my God, brain fart. Yeah, all right. So we traded for this guy that Howie was really high on in the draft. We traded for him with the Colts, and Hassan Ridgeway we traded for, and he was okay. He actually didn't have a bad year as a rotational defensive tackle. Wasn't too bad, but still. And he's a free agent now, so the Eagles don't look like they're going to resign him, and he's not worth a lot of money. So right now, I honestly don't know. Because they need to make some depth signings. They need to do something. Okay, and it is what it is. This team. We made some people think like, oh, we'll be good. We get some receivers. No. We need more than what you get. This draft is set up perfectly. This draft is Um, this draft is just set up perfectly. It is. Um, I honestly don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know where it's gonna go. You can go receiver in the first round. You can go corner in the second round. You can go linebacker in the third round. You can go safety in the fourth. I mean, another third round. You know, you got 2 third round picks this year, so that kind of brings in a lot. So really happy with that. If you guys haven't, please like this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you guys haven't even subscribed, damn, do it. Let's do this shit because we're going through this off season. Off season's going to start soon. Things are going to happen, and we just need to do this. So let's go to the questions. Let's see here. Joe says safeties are concerning. That's definite. Yeah, Jenkins is going to make a difference. Rivals. Let's see. Jones. All right. Rivals. BD says Jones, a cornerback from Cowboys, 28. So I would want Slay. He is 29. Slay, way more proven. Gets his hands on the ball way more. We need that a lot. I mean, that is true. That is true. And Slay is definitely going to be a lot cheaper than Byron Jones. So that's probably why the route. The Eagles tried going after Darius Slay at the trade deadline, and the fucking Lions want a first round pick, and Howie just said hung up the damn phone. So he said whatever. Um, Jericho Beats 24 says trade Alshon Jeffery to Buffalo. I think that's possible, but honestly, I'm gonna make a video and laugh at the team that trades for Alshon Jeffery. That's the team I'm gonna laugh at. That's what I'm gonna laugh at. That video will be there if that's the case. Let's see here. What's going on, Big D? Maverick says no more ex-Cowgirls on this team, bro. Yeah, I know. We've had a great deal of players not, especially now with what we just had last year, and had a big issue with that. Cowboy X Factor. Do you think Eagles would take that cap hit? Oh, of course, of course. They're not going to keep him on the roster regardless. He's going to be gone. I mean, he is going to be gone. It doesn't matter because if the Eagles get Alshon Jeffery back on the roster, or the Eagles trade him. If they trade him, they cut it down to $16 million in dead cap. If they release him, they have to give up what was it, $26 million in cap of dead cap, and it's fine. It's no big deal because the Eagles could spread out that dead money throughout the next few years, and there'll be very low cap hits. So honestly, at this point, it's not going to be anything to be concerning. I mean, if you trade him, you get rid of you get rid of like $9 million in dead cap just by trading him. Or if this CB thing goes through, I mean, the Eagles can prove that Alshon Jeffery was talking all that garbage, then this whole contract could get voided and they won't have to pay a damn thing. So we'll see about that. Let's see. Draft all positions from Alabama. That's right, Maverick. Cowboy Exeter says, I think they try to null and void his contract with that clause. I think so too. I think they'll try that, but we'll see. If they get that chance to do it and it happens, then good for them. I'll be happy. Let's see here. Let's see. Alex Samuel says Josh Sweat has speed. He does. He has good. He's very good off the line. Josh Sweat is very good off the line. No problem with that. Orlando Lemus says Henry Ruggs or CD. That's simple. That is true. And you got to put Jerry Jeudy in there too, man. You got to put Jerry in there as well because Jerry is very quick, got great balance on his feet, can catch anything that you throw to him. I have CD, I have Jerry Jeudy, I have Henry Ruggs. Those three in order, okay? We don't get CD. We don't get Jerry Jeudy. I'm going for Ruggs regardless of what happens and what goes on. Let's see. Master P. Dot, what's up, my boy? Hassan Ridgway looks like he could probably take Fletcher Cox's place if he stays and when Fletcher leaves or retire. I honestly don't know if he can actually produce the same as Fletcher Cox, but you know what I mean? I think he was a good rotational guy. I don't think he could be a full-time starter, but I could be wrong. But as from what I've seen from the year, I don't know. I mean, he's still a young guy. He's only, what, 25 years old. Still a young defensive tackle. Depends if the Eagles want to pay him, bring him in, and keep him here. Orlando Lima says, what do you think we could get in a trade for Jeffery? Honestly, I don't care what we get for him. We can get a fifth, sixth round pick. At this point, I want to dump some salary, and I just want him gone so we can sign two guys. I just want him out of the building so we can have a brand new wide receiver core next year, plus Deshaun Jackson, plus Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert. Okay, that's what I want. Burgang Jojo, what's up, bro? I'd rather put Alex Samuelson. I'd rather put that money in that linebacker from the Rams, Littleton, I believe. Yes, Littleton has been a very come-up player for the Rams, and he's affordable. Blake Martinez is going to be way too expensive. If the Eagles even sign Blake Martinez, I'd be really surprised. But Blake Martinez is he's a good blitzer. They're not really. He's not. I think Covington is more. He's very balanced. He has pretty nice coverage, plus a nice pass rush as well. Good tackling ability. Blake Martinez is a tackling machine, but I mean he's a great tackler. But when it comes to coverage, he's not too good. So I think I'd go with Covington on that. So I mean that was a good question, bro. That was a good question. Philly says Philly 1017 says I already took him off my Madden already. Eagles champs, do you think we trade Derek Barnett? You could trade Derek Barnett. You could really trade him, especially with 17, 19. And yeah, and pretty much he's got a year left on his contract, okay? He's got a year left on his deal. So if you wanted to trade Derek Barnett, this is a video that I've been kind of wanting to make. He's got 1 year left on his deal. Cheap deal. Someone can grab Derek Barnett. You can get I'd say a nice fourth round pick for him if they could steal one. It would be pretty damn good. Or if they want to trade Derek Barnett to a team for a player that they do want, you could give up some good compensation in return for a player that you do want. So that's actually a pretty good question because Derek Barnett is cheap. He's got a year left on his deal. And hey, if Jannard Avery wants to take that spot, if he could produce as more than Derek Barnett, that would be a great thing. So we'll see. But it's a good question, though. Dominic Cardinal says, I'm worried Ruggs might go early in the draft if he has a great combine. I mean, that's where, just the mock drafts mean nothing right now. Just when the combine gets here, we're going to see that some of these guys are going to, those stopwatches are going to be ready. And when they see some of these players be running their 40s, they're going to be like, holy crap. And their catching ability and their cone ability, the triple cone. You know what I mean? So there's a lot that goes into it, of course. But it's the draft is always going to change regardless of what time of the year it is before the draft. Eagles champ says, I want Diggs. Give them my second round pick. No, we're not giving away a second round pick for Stephon Diggs. We need our second round pick. We don't have another second round pick. Okay. You can get a corner in the second round. You can get, if the Eagles draft a receiver in the first round, you can get a corner in the second round. Someone's going to fall. C.J. Henderson's going to fall. Trevon Diggs from Alabama is going to fall. You have some guys that are going to fall. Okay. And giving up a second round pick for not only a receiver that's pretty damn expensive right now, but you can get a guy that's younger in the draft that could start day one, and you have him for 4 years with a fifth-year option, okay? You can have a guy for pretty much 5 years for no friggin' money, okay, if you wanted. Okay, so the Eagles are going to go that route, get a receiver in the draft, and you're paying nothing. You're not going to go get a receiver they have to pay $15 million to for the next 3 years, okay, when you can go to the draft a receiver for pretty much 5 years, pretty much 4 years and a fifth-year option if they take you. So I don't think that's going to happen. Let's see. Berg Angels, I heard through the grapevine that Brady could be on his way to the Raiders. I don't know how true. What I heard today was that Brady is not going to do he's not going to be doing a tour of free agency, which is kind of, like, who the hell are you to even say that? He's not going to do a tour of free agency. So pretty much all the free agents that are all of the free agent teams, all the teams that want him, okay, need to come to him where he's at if they want him. So he's not doing, Peyton Manning did it when he left the Colts. Peyton Manning went all over the damn place to go find a team he wanted to play for. But this guy, Tom Brady, is like, no, don't feel like doing a free agent tour. I'm just going to sit here and just let all the teams come to me. So that's what's going on with that, which is kind of, cocky and conceited. Orlo says, "Let's hope CD falls." I love his game. I like his game and his attitude. I really do. I think as a generational talent, I think CD will be a generational talent in the NFL. I think he's going to be absolutely amazing. I mean, if he fell to us, man, it'd be nice. All it's going to take, guys, just say if CD has a bad combine, and a lot of players have bad combines because they're nervous. This shit happens every year. And then those players, some teams don't take chances on because of how he did at the combine. The combine is, some guys get nervous. I mean, some guys get nervous. They're just not focused because all the eyes are on them. It's quiet. You know what I mean? It's a little too much to deal with. So you know what? Someone might drop because a team will be like, "Oh, well, he had a bad combine, so he's probably not talented." No, he probably had a bad combine because he was a nervous fuck pretty much the whole entire time he was there. So you never know. So let's see here. Uh, Imagine having Diggs and Ruggs. No, I just that trade is not going to happen, bro. It's not going to happen. Yo, Joey, Byron Jones is 28. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. I think I know what you're talking about when I was saying Byron Jones is younger. I'm saying like experience because I know I'm saying inexperience because I know Darius Slay has more experience, but I know Byron Jones is older and going into his prime. But as I think Darius Slay is the better option. I think Darius Slay is the better option because he's going to be less expensive, and I think he's just a better overall corner. I think he could do a lot more than Byron Jones. I think he could pretty much get his, he always gets his hands on the ball. Not saying that Byron Jones doesn't. He just not a turnover machine. I'm not even saying Slay's a turnover machine, but he can get more picks than, get more picks than Byron Jones in a year. You know what I mean? So it all depends. But that's what I read today. Okay, and I could probably bring it up right now. WY2Fly, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? If you guys have not, please like this video and share it if you guys can. I don't ask for this at all, but if you guys haven't subbed to the channel, appreciate it. Everything is appreciated, bro. With what we're doing here, so I don't know what's going on. I'm probably gonna be doing a stream soon. Probably Philly Gym, Desert Eagle. I'm gonna have a stream for free agency. Gonna have a stream for the draft. I'm gonna have a huge thing going on. So we'll see. Burger and Jojo says, just want to stop by for a little bit, say what's up, but I'm at work, so talk to you later, bro. I know what you mean, man. Go back to work and do your thing, bro. Thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate it, bro. I appreciate everybody that just comes in for 2 seconds. It doesn't matter. You come in, you're doing me a favor. Trust me. Also, Joey, when game you streaming? Oh, my gaming channel. If you guys have not, and really, guys, only sub to it if you're really like into video games and stuff like that. If you guys aren't really sub to it, I would try checking it out. I have a gaming channel called Red Wolves Gaming. I kind of do some different things on there. I pretty much stream games, have fun. This is like a relaxing part of my time on YouTube where I kind of stream. Sometimes I'll be with Desert Eagle as well, and I do stuff on his channel as well. So I'm actually going to comment on this live stream, and you'll see it pop up. If you guys haven't subscribed, it's Red Wolves Gaming. It just popped up in the chat. If you guys haven't subscribed, please. If you're into video games and stuff, if you're really not gonna watch, don't worry about it. If you are, hey, come subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. 36 of you in here. I'm glad you guys are around to hear my rants about the Eagles. By the way, I already heard Clarence Boykin says, "Can I get a wrench?" If you guys want a wrench, you guys can have wrenches. The only rule that I do have when you have a wrench and you are a moderator for this channel is that you have to, is that you cannot block anybody. Okay, I don't unless it's like ridiculous and someone's threatening or something's really going on that's bad. Please, if you guys can, don't block. If you have to put someone on timeout, that's fine. I do not like people blocking people. I've had that happen one time. So we're gonna get good with it. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the gaming channel, I just put a comment down. Subscribe to that. It's my gaming channel. You guys will love it. I'm actually playing South Park right now, which I'm laughing my ass off about it. So please, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming the Division 2, doing some stuff there. So it's pretty exciting, man. Just doing a number of different things. Get my mind off, for a little bit and doing some different things. So it's awesome. It's awesome. So if you guys haven't liked the video, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to the game channel. Go ahead, man. Just go all out and do your thing. You don't even have to click the bell, guys. I'm just telling you just to, hey, whatever it is, it is. And we're doing our thing. We're doing our thing right now. So let's see here. Ghost, what's up, man? I will give Clarence Boykin, you will be a moderator, my boy. Hold on, I gotta switch channels because I screwed up. So if you guys haven't subscribed to the gaming channel, go ahead. If you're into video games, if not, don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. I'm trying to hit 100 subs on that channel right now. I'm close to it. I think I'm like 84, 86, something like that. So we could do that. I might live stream during the draft. That might happen, actually. I'm going to be doing a live stream before free agency starts, so around 2:30ish. I'm going to live stream and kind of just sit here and chill. It's not going to be like talk. We're going to be talking and stuff, but we're kind of just going to be talking and just sitting here looking at news and refreshing Twitter and just going crazy before free agency starts at 4 o'clock. So players could sign before 4 o'clock, but they can't literally like officially sign until about 4 p.m. that day. Okay, so we need to just do our thing, and I'll have a live stream that day regardless. So we're good. We're in the clear. We're in the clear. Am I okay? Am I good? Okay, let me give Clarence a moderation. All right, Clarence, you are now an official Shake Squad moderator of the channel. So, okay, so just so 35 of you are in here right now, I want you guys to press one if you think Alshon Jeffery is going to be traded or released. Go. I got to see this. I want to see how many people actually do this. I'm actually going to count right now. 1. Okay. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Come on, 12 out of 35 people. That's it. 13. That's it. I just like doing this because it's fun. Just to see how many people actually think people actually gonna think that he's gonna be gone or not. So 13 people. Okay. I mean, you know what? It goes either way. It goes either way. Trade up in the draft. I think the Eagles will trade as in like getting close to like maybe trade up as in trading to the 18th pick. Yes, because Howie always tries to trade. 14. Howie always tries to trade. Tried to trade last year. Didn't get it done. He traded up last year, but I'm saying he tried trading up to the 12th overall pick last year. If you don't, because that Clemson defensive line last year was what I really wanted last year. Last year I was like, oh my God, all those guys. I was like, damn, I want one of those guys here. So I was really happy with that. I really was. I was like, damn, they got to be here. They got to do something. But it never happened. I was good with Andre Dillard. Right before Dallas. Yep. Bro. Oh, the XFL is on tomorrow. Nah, Eagles chance. We're gonna do something in free agency, bro. We're not gonna be sitting doing nothing. Trust me. Trust me on that. Nah, we're doing something. You know what I mean? Howie Roseman has promised the confetti will come down again. The confetti will come down, and he promised us that. Oh, by the way, Eagles champs, I did unblock you, by the way, so you could say thank you. I did remember, and I did unblock you. So I don't know why I'm looking there. I should be looking there, but I'm not. So there you go. Um, yeah. So I was pretty happy with what we did last year. Somewhat between getting Andre Dillard, Miles Sanders, I was happy with that. Um, some of some of these draft picks were just so bad last year. Orlo, so he asked, what's the wrench for? So the wrench pretty much is everyone that has a wrench for this channel is a moderator. Okay. Moderators are people for the channel. So if somebody's out of line, they could block them. They could put them on timeout. They could delete their message. So those are what moderators are. They kind of help me out with clearing out the cancer that comes into live chats or people that are spamming. But there is no blocking on this channel. You do not block anybody. You put them on timeout. If it's ridiculous, put them on timeout. Don't put them on timeout if they say one bad thing. If it's to the point where it's getting to the point where it's bad, you get rid of people like that. You know what I mean? So the Eagles freed up 4.5 for Nigel Bradham. Nigel Bradham was a good player, guys. Look, Nigel Bradham, much respect, bro. Much respect for Nigel Bradham. I love Nigel Bradham. Okay, Nigel was a good guy, good player, hard hitter, a lot of energy. Loved the guy. Okay, what was really, it just had to be done. Okay, I wasn't upset because I knew that I said in the last live stream, Nigel had to go. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. We can't keep everybody, it is what it is. Nigel was supposed to make $9 million this next year. This year coming up. Nigel Brown was supposed to make $9 million. That's crazy. That's fucking nuts. I mean, wow, that's just crazy. You know what I mean? Like, that contract was crazy, but the contract was like a dud contract because the Eagles could get out of it and lose nothing from getting rid of him. It was a 5-year deal worth $40 million. So we'll see. It is what it is. EDP's #1 fan. What's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Master P. says, shout out to Nigel Bradham. Always welcome with open doors. Always open. Always welcome to open doors, bro. That guy is respected. The guy was here winning a Super Bowl. The guy, you know what game I remember the most from him was that Panthers game in 17. Or was it 18? I forgot. That Panthers game when he was just tackling guys all over the place. Christian McCaffrey couldn't go. He was all over he was all over the place. He had a monster game. And just amazing. Just absolutely amazing. Let's see here. Let's see. Maurice Andrews says, what do you feel about trading the first round pick for 2 second-round picks and a 4th from Baltimore? You know what? I honestly don't. The receiver class is so deep right now. You can get KJ Hamler from Penn State. You can get Jalen Reagor from TCU. There are so many other guys you can get in this draft. Okay, T. Higgins might go down a little bit too. You never really know. But Michael Pittman's another guy that, I think Michael Pittman's another guy you can get, you know what I mean, from the Sooners. So, there are so many different things you could do. But, that's a really, Maurice Andrews that was good. That was a really good, you trade, right? Trading the first round pick to get 2 second-round picks, that's pretty damn good. To have 2 second-rounders, 2 third-rounders, you could do that. You could honestly do that. The wide receivers go into the 3rd round, literally, like middle to late 3rd round. It's that deep, guys. This is probably the deepest wide receiver draft in history right now. So you really, this is great. This is really good. That was a really good question, Maurice. Really, really good question. Let's see. No problem. No problem. EDP #1 fan, bro. I got room for you all the time, dude. Well respected, bro. Let's see. Steve says, need an incredibly talented wideout. That's all I'm saying, or maybe two, so Wentz can live up to his full potential. I think Wentz is living up to his full potential now. I think he showed us this year. This was the year. 2019 was the year of the practice squad. 2019 was the year of Carson Wentz putting the team on his shoulders. Okay, there was a lot that happened. 2019 was the year of injuries. Okay, there was a lot that went on. Did you watch that Eagles All for Nothing? It was really good. It was really good. I'm not gonna do a review on it. It's not gonna go crazy. I'm not expecting to get a lot of views or whatnot on it, but because everyone has their own opinion about it. So. Mm, no, I really liked it. I thought it was absolutely amazing. That's how it was. I mean, and you know what? The Eagles gang the Eagles should have two receivers, honestly. I mean, do I think they'll draft two receivers? Maybe, maybe not. I think free agency they'll actually get one because once Alshon Jeffery is gone, you have an open spot. You have the open spot for Alshon and Nelson Aguilar. You get those two guys in here, plus Deshaun Jackson, plus Dallas Goedert, Zach Ertz, a top three offensive line in the league. Carson Wentz that extend plays. You got Miles Sanders. You got Boston Scott in the backfield with Elijah Holyfield. That hopefully he could be a bruiser back. That's cheap and less money. But holy shit, man, you could do a lot with this. You could do a lot with this, and I can't really, it is what it is. Let's see. Maurice Andrews says Rieger and Michael Pittman will be available in the second round. Oh, 100. Oh, yeah. That's why. That's why. If you're able to get Rieger, I swear to God, guys, if they draft a guy and I don't even know his name, if I never even heard of him, okay, I'm probably going to go to Desert Eagle 90's house because I've got invited over there to watch the draft, react with him to the first round. Yeah, should be a lot of fun. And I'm going to flip out. I'm going to flip out if we don't do the right thing. But hey, I'm praying to God. I'm going to be praying. Like draft day, I'm nervous, bro. On draft day, I'm nervous like it's a game. I'm not even kidding. It's like it's a stressful day because you're hoping to God. And this is a very important year because Carson Wentz needs to get paid next year. And you're not going to be able to do big moves. In free agency, once your franchise quarterback gets paid. When you pay your franchise quarterback, you should already have a set roster in place for the future. Okay, you're not supposed to pay your quarterback, and all of a sudden you have all these holes. That we shouldn't be in this. Howie Roseman, I am glad that he, at the end of the year press conference, I'm glad that Howie Roseman pretty much, kind of told everybody like, hey, I'm emotional towards the players that used to be here or that were part of the Super Bowl run. I was emotional. I was a mess. I was just, everything was just, it is what it is. But that's just what happens. That's just what happens to people, okay? And I'm glad that he expressed his feelings. He expressed that because I was like, when I heard that, I was like, oh, I was like, my heart melted. I was like, yes. I was like, I was relieved. The weight was off my shoulders. I said, thank God. I said, thank God. Okay, so I was happy with that. EDP number one fan. He's a big fan of Greg Ward, and I am too. Okay, imagine putting Greg Ward in the slot, right? You put Greg Ward in the slot. I don't think Greg Ward's going to start next year. I think Greg Ward's going to be a backup receiver. He's got one more year on his contract. I think he'll be a backup guy next year. Greg Ward, you know what? The guy turned up last year. Imagine having Deshaun, whoever we draft, and having Greg Ward in the slot. I want to see Greg Ward play with the starters, not with practice squad guys or guys off the street that were fucking make flipping burgers at McDonald's. I'm talking about guys that literally started and that were here, okay? And that's the name of the game right now. I want to see what Greg Ward could do with the starters. That would be pretty damn amazing, but we'll see, okay? Alshon Jeffery to the Cleveland Browns. I have no idea. It's all if they're willing to take a guy that has this drama, has this contract, and literally has to see when the hell he's gonna step on the field to even practice. I have no idea, but we'll figure it out and we'll see. No, we're not going to get Jose G. Torres says trade Jeffrey to the Bills for a fourth and a sixth. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think we're getting two picks for it. We're not getting two picks. See, I don't know why people think we're going to get so much for Alshon. We're not getting that much for Alshon, okay? Alshon is hurt, guys. He's hurt. He's a lot of money per year. Okay, he's getting what, not a little over 9.5 million. You know what I mean? It may not seem like much, but for a guy that's hurt and making 9 point something $1 million, it's a lot of money. Okay, so there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Maurice Andrews says that's why you trade the first round pick, get rid of receivers in the second round, and you got options to get linebacker safeties in the third round just to make a little sense to me. No, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, if the Eagles were to trade their first round pick to get 2 seconds, I honestly wouldn't really mind it because there's going to be some playmakers in the second round regardless. And you know what? You don't have teams. You don't have teams coming up to the line. They're like, yeah, we're drafting, 10 linebackers aren't going to go in the first round. You know what I mean? 10 safeties aren't going to go in the first round. 10 corners aren't going to go in the first round. I have at least one corner going in the first round, maybe a linebacker going in the first round. Maybe. Definitely a corner going in the first round. Jeff Okudah from Ohio State, he's probably going to be gone. He's probably going to be gone. The Lions, I have the Lions taking him. Okay. So there's a lot in this draft. It goes pretty damn far. And if Howie can't mark on these, we have to roll with the punches, bro. So Waylon Assembly, what's going on, bro? Says one free agency wide receiver, draft 3 receivers. Yeah, don't know if they're going to draft 3 receivers, but if they get one in free agency and they get their playmaker in the draft, then hell yeah, I'm fine with that. Or if they get their playmaker in free agency, honestly, I'd rather go to the draft and get our playmaker. Honestly, you don't have to pay him that much. You have a huge chance. Guys, would you rather get a guy in the first round and move up a few spots, get a guy in the first round, whether it's Judy, Lamb, or Ruggs, to get one of those 3 guys in the first round? You don't have to pay them until like 5 years later. You have 4 years and a 5th round option, a 5th year option. Instead of going in free agency, paying Anderson how much money? You know what I mean? It's crazy. The money's going to be, I think he's demanding 15, 16 a year or some shit like that. 13 to 15. I think Byron Jones is actually trying to get 15 to 16, which is absolutely crazy. But it is what it is. Master P Dot says, shout out to the homie Desert Eagle 90. Hey guys, if you and appreciate that, Master P. If you guys haven't subscribed to Desert Eagle 90, please subscribe to his channel. I'm very good friends with him. Very, very good vid maker. He just hit 1,000 subs on his second channel. Do not sub the channel that has 5,000. Sub the channel that has 1,000. So go to his channel and do that for me. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for the shout out, Master P. And shout out to Master P. Dot as well. He is a moderator for this channel. If you want to subscribe to his channel, please. He's a vid maker, does a pretty good job, has done some draft videos, has done some good things. And Master P. Dot's a good friend of mine. So please sub to his channel as well. Really do appreciate it. KJ Hamler, Master P. Dot says, or JK Hamler. JK Hamler, I think he's great. I think he's a really good receiver, underrated receiver for Penn State. I think he's absolutely amazing. I do like him. I like Jalen Reagor from TCU. I like a lot of these guys, man. I do. A lot of these guys like really catch my eye. They really do. KJ Hamler will be in the second round. Maurice. I have him as a mid-round, second-round pick. Yeah. Eagles champ says Elijah Holyfield. I want to see. I want to see him too. I want to see Elijah Holyfield as well. Jordan Howard is not going to resign. We're getting a 5th-round pick back if we don't resign Jordan Howard. You know how he's getting the pick. Because Howie said at the end of the year press conference, we got to be younger. We are going to be a younger squad. And that's what we're going to be. And that's what was promised. He promised he was going to be aggressive. He promised that the confetti was going to come down again. He promised us a lot of things. We're going to see if he holds himself to it. I want to see how aggressive Alshon. I want to see how aggressive Howie Roseman is in this offseason. I'm actually pretty damn excited. My dream pick is CeeDee Lamb, Orlo. Hands down, CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, I mean, Eagles champ says I want the Kansas City Chiefs offense with speed, and you know what? They have a ton of it over there. It's amazing. I mean, oh my God, the running backs, the receivers. I mean, all of them run a 4.4 or higher, 4.3 and a half and higher. I mean, it's crazy. It's nuts. what those guys could do over there. Let's see here. Master PS says I'll have a video coming soon. Good man. I can't wait to watch it, bro. I'm always watching your shit. I'm trying to watch as many people as I can when I have time. I've been sick. I've been out of work since Tuesday, pretty much. So I'm actually going to be off tomorrow, and probably I'm actually going to be pretty much have nothing to do tomorrow. So, if you guys have not, I'm going to say this a million times because you guys are just here, and if new people are coming in. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Join the squad, bro. Hope you like the new logo. What's going on with the channel moving forward? I'm not doing green screen or any of that stuff, but I hope you guys are enjoying this new look of what I'm kind of trying to do. Do some different things here. So if you have not, put a like to this video. If you guys have it, very appreciative of it. If you guys have not too, and I've already said it before, I have a gaming channel called Red Wolves Gaming. If you want to join that, if you're into video games and want to, subscribe to that, I really do appreciate it. It's just a kind of like a free time thing for the channel and stuff. I really do appreciate that. And I'm just doing different things on there as well. So it's pretty exciting, just doing different things. I'll actually comment on this live stream. If you guys want to sub to it, go ahead. If you're really into video games and want to sub, I just don't want the sub numbers just to have them. I want people to watch, or if they want to have a chance to watch, if they want to subscribe to it, I really do appreciate it. So here you go. I just commented. So if you guys want to sub to that, do appreciate it. Love you guys. You guys know that. You guys know that. Thanks, champs. Appreciate it, bro. The intro, I actually bought that intro. I bought the intro, but I did some things with it. So yeah, there's a million intros. I just decided to get a professional one because it was time. Because I was editing my own intros and it was getting really annoying after a while. So, we just got to be, and at the bottom, guys, you guys haven't either, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, oh God, I haven't said that in a long time, guys. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's right at the bottom of the screen right there. If you guys want to do that, you could friend me on PS4, Xbox as well. If you guys ever friend me on PS4 or Xbox, you guys have to message me with a side message, okay, telling me who you are on YouTube, because I will not. If you send me a friend request on PS4 or Xbox, I will not accept it. I will decline it because there's a lot of spam going around on Xbox and PS4 now. So if you guys don't tell me who you are, I'm just going to decline it. So if you guys do that, then yeah. How you feel about trading back in the draft, getting a late first round pick and 2 third-round picks, and picking safety Delpy with that first round pick, receivers in the second? I don't know, bro. For them to have so to move up in the draft, that's what you're saying? I mean, you could do that. I mean, I think Delpy is going to go to the Cowboys. I have him going to the Cowboys. Who is he? He's from LSU, right? If I'm right, I think he's going to be going to the. I think he's going to be going to the Cowboys. Cowboys are in much need of a safety this year. So, the other, trade, either you trade the first and the 2/3 to, you could do that, but I mean at the same time. You can always get a receiver the second or third round. Between Michael Pittman and Jalen Reagor and KJ Hamler and all these guys, very talented. So Arlo says, "Am I going to do a mock draft?" I was thinking about it. I don't know. I have one kind of set up on my computer right now. I just haven't done it yet. I'm probably going to set it up on my computer and I'll probably do one. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Not going to promise anything, but we'll see what happens. Eagles champs won. I got banned from Twitter. Cowboys fans went or QB saying hopefully Wentz dies from concussion. Please. Yeah, it is what it is, bro. You just gotta ignore that stuff, bro. Philly 1017 says, bro, you look like. Oh no. All right, you're kidding, right? You're joking. You're kidding me. He just said, bro, you look like Lane Johnson. Anybody ever told you that? Yes, a million people have told me that. You're kidding, right, Philly? You're telling me that you already know that, but you're just saying it. Still sick, guys, as you can see. Let's have 24-second moment in silence of Kobe Bryant. I'm down with that. Amen. Amen. To the great Kobe Bryant. Thank you, Master P. Appreciate it, bro. Rivals BT says, I got a feeling the Eagles trade back to get more picks because how much good players in the draft. You know what? I don't know. The Eagles aren't haven't traded back in years in the first round, okay? It's been a while. Howie doesn't trade back in the draft ever, okay? Usually he always tries to move up a few spots. Unless he can get the top, one of the top spots, he usually tries to get in there. So um Lane Johnson guaranteed us to sweep Cowboys. I saw Lane Johnson. He was on Undisputed this morning. He was on Colin Coward too, I think. I don't know. He like said it. Well, what is he gonna say? We're gonna get beat by the Cowboys. I mean, honestly, what is he gonna say? Oh yeah, we're gonna get beat. We're gonna split. We're gonna split it. No, he's gonna say we're gonna beat the Cowboys. So Orlo says, do I watch basketball? No, I do not. I watch the Sixers when I can. Unfortunately, between this football channel, the gaming channel, working all day till 10 o'clock at night, and everything else, it's hard for me to even try to watch. It's really hard for me to watch, so it's a pain. But I try to watch. I'm on Twitter just to check out what's going on with the game. But that's about it. EP's number one fan says, do you think Corey Clement has future on this team? Honestly, I think he's done. I think he's not going to be here anymore. And you know what? He was a good piece for us. I think that since Darren Sproles is gone, okay, which helped a lot of things. It helped show that Boston Scott ain't no kid on the block anymore. Okay, Boston Scott is going to be a speed running back, and he could be a receiver. Miles Sanders is the same thing. Miles Sanders to me is a gadget player. He's got some tricks up his sleeve when he's running with the football. I love it. I love both of those guys. I don't mind not having a bruiser. I think with the speed guys, and you draft a receiver. You got Deshaun Jackson, the top two duo tight ends in the league, the top three offensive line, Carson Wentz. You got all these guys in position right now, and you got two running backs that can go out for passes on top of it and run the football. Teams are going to be very hard to defend us, but until that time, I'm not going to say much more about that because our team is not assembled yet. So, we'll see about that going forward. Oh yeah, no. I forgot about that. I forgot we traded back for the. I forgot we traded back. I forgot we traded back. I'm saying for a first round. I'm saying for the first round pick though. I'm not saying for a second. I forgot what the hell we did. We traded back to the 32nd pick and gave it to the Ravens. Yeah, that's what we did. We got a second round pick for that. My mind is still weary. Trust me. I forget about this shit sometimes. Can D-Jack stay healthy? I hope so, bro. I hope so. Master P, I even want us to draft that big linebacker from Alabama. Yeah, who is that? Who is the big linebacker from Alabama? Hey, Joey, we still cool or nah? I don't know who you are, bro. I unblocked a lot of people from this channel just to see if they'd come back, so I don't know if you're one of those people. But I'm cool with everybody if they're cool with me. You give respect. You give respect, you get respect. That's how it goes. but I got no problem with anybody. So it's going to be a really interesting season. It's going to be an interesting off season. See where we go. It's Bird Gang 1000. I changed my name. I don't know. I might have remembered. It must have been a long time ago, bro. King Breezy, what's up, bro? You need to stop chewing, bro. We had a deal. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, bro, I'm still chewing, unfortunately. At least I'm not smoking cigarettes and smoking pot, so that's a good thing. I mean, I have nothing against pot at all. I just haven't smoked pot in a long time. So, yeah. Did you stop smoking? Oh boy. King Breezy, I joined your PS4 party when you were asleep a couple days ago. Yeah, your PS4 name is Tim Breezy? I don't know who that is. I have no idea. I don't even remember. So it's probably been a long time. I have no idea. I have no idea. So half the time I get friend requests, I don't know who they are. Oh, okay. I have no idea what did we play because I don't even remember. I don't even remember what we even played. So I long time, bro. See here. Check on some news here. No, I'm saying have we played in the past? Like did we play a game in the past? That's what I'm saying. Alshon Jeffrey seems to be approving of a trade. Alshon Jeffrey would not mind a change of scenery. Oh, good, because you know what? Your ass is going somewhere. We don't give a crap where you go. We need 1,000 yard receiver, bro. We need 1,000 yard receiver badly. We haven't had that in a long time. Oh, GTA? Oh, that was a long time ago, bro. That was probably a long time ago. I have Alshon's jersey too, bro. I got it right here in this house. I have his jersey. Kenneth Murray from Oklahoma. Yeah, he's pretty good. I don't mind Kenneth Murray. He's all right. I don't think he's worth a first round pick right now. I think he's like maybe I don't know. He's gonna move down. Just he's gonna move down the draft board because um, he's gonna he's gonna move down the draft board because there's just so many other positions that are gonna get drafted before him. You know what I mean? But I hope we can find gems in undrafted free agents even since Joe Douglas isn't here. I hope so too, man, because usually we bring in something that's pretty. You know, you never know what you could bring in, bro. You never know what you could bring in. It's amazing what you could find. That's why I'm kind of going. You know, I thought Nate Herbig was a guy that could potentially be a starter for our offensive line. Could be kind of like a backup center. I think he was. I think he's the starting center behind Kelsey right now. I like TJ Edwards. I do. I honestly think that they have a little bit of trust in him, and he's young. He's a young guy. His coverage ain't the best, but I mean, I'm hoping he could turn to something really good. I'm going to give him a chance, give him try to give him a spot this year, and see if he can make it. Oh, we'll see though. Bears released Taylor Gabriel. I was on the I really actually liked Taylor Gabriel a lot when he was on the Falcons. I liked him a lot. Prince Mukamara is just old now and washed up, bro. Like maybe he can get into a good situation where he could play corner for a defense that's loaded, but as like a guy that could do anything on his own, I don't think he can. Backup QB situation. I honestly don't know. Nate Sudfeld, his contract is up. He's a free agent this year. So honestly, I don't think the Eagles have any. Um, I don't think the Eagles have any faith in Nate Sudfeld being the backup quarterback. I mean, I wouldn't mind Josh McCown back, but I don't know. I don't want to pay a lot of money for a backup QB, bro. Because after, oh man, I'm just not. You have to pay those guys a little bit. You have to give them a little bit of a bump. So it is what it is. Philly Talk Podcast, what's up, bro? Philly Talk Podcast says at the end of the day, we might just have to part ways and take the loss if we draft one or two rookie wide receivers, be cheap for 4 years. That's what I said, bro. Everyone's saying we need to go get Diggs and go get these and go. Why am I looking here? I should be looking there. We're go draft Diggs and go get Diggs and get these. Dude, like I said, and Philly Podcast just said it. Philly Podcast just said it. Okay, he just said draft a really good receiver. You can have him 4 years with a fifth-year option, okay? And it's going to be cheaper in the long run than going in free agency and getting like the best guy possible for this team. Or trading for a guy where if you not only when you have to trade for Diggs, you got to trade for Diggs. You got to take on his $15 million, then with 2 more years on top of this year, and you know what? The guy's a little bit older. He's entering his prime. He's going to be 27 years old, 27, something like that. So, that's just the name of the game, bro. But the Philly Talk podcast just said it. He just said it. So what time is it? 1 o'clock in the morning. I gotta start gaming. I gotta start gaming tonight for a little bit. It's my gaming time. So if you guys have not, I'm going to say it again. I have a gaming channel as well, guys. If you guys haven't, well, first of all, if you guys haven't, please like this video. I really do appreciate it. I never really even ask at all. But down in the bottom here, I got my Twitter feed and everything. If you guys want to follow that, appreciate that. But I have a gaming channel. I just don't want the numbers. You know what I mean? Just the subs, for people to sub and not watch. I want people, to actually, if they like video games or whatnot, subscribe to the channel. I just actually commented the live stream. It's Red Wolves Gaming. Okay, so subscribe to that. Going to be doing I do live streams. I pretty much play every night on there. If you want to subscribe to that, really do appreciate it. If you're able to watch or whatnot. So I really do appreciate it. Me and Desert Eagle 90 play games all the time as well. We have a lot of fun just to take our minds off football or just kind of sit back and chill out. You know how it is. Clayton Thorson, bro. That guy was a jeez. Bold prediction. EDP's number one fan says bold prediction. Miles Sanders changes his jersey number to 24. Ooh. That could happen. That could happen, bro. Let's see here. Do I play Mad? Bro, to be honest with you, I love football. You know this. And I know you love football. Bro, I don't play Madden at all. Bro, I hate Madden. I hate it, bro. I tried. I don't like it at all. I don't know, I like Madden early, like in the early 2000s. Like now I can't stand Madden at all. I just not a big fan of Madden at all. I feel like I'm overpaying for the same game every year, and I don't know. That's just me though. I think I think Sanders is going to be a very good gadget player with a little bit of shady s towards him, like Philly Talk Podcast said. Yeah, I mean, the difference. the difference he was from the beginning to the end of the season. Problem is they weren't really using him too much. They were putting in Jordan Howard a little, a lot more. And when Miles Sanders got the ball, he wasn't really, he started to get the feel of the game. Okay, and the offense was starting to take point later in the year, of course. But beating teams like the Bills and how did we beat the Packers with a run game? How did we beat the Bills with a run game? I mean, we beat teams with just running the football. It's kind of crazy. I like having, if you have an offensive line that's like the wall, like that's like a total wall that takes over any team in the league. You can win a lot of football games. Okay, it's a team to be feared with. Sometimes you don't even need a passing game with some games. You just run the football and have some distractions on the outside, and that's all it really takes with playing some games, and that's how it is. Oh yeah, old school games are way better, way better. Philly Talk Podcast says he learned to hit the gap more. Not only hitting that gap, but man, just getting that speed up. As soon as he hits that gap, he was out. It runs vertical or what? Oh man, he runs forward. It's crazy. Well, obviously you're running forward, but I'm saying um, yeah, like you said, hitting that gap and just getting that one step at the second level, bro, and he's out. I'm Dominic. I'm pumped for it too, bro. I'm pumped for it as well. I'm pretty damn hyped. I'm pretty hyped. So um, I'm excited. But free agency starts March 16th, I think. Let me see. Yes, Wednesday, March 18th. So you can't trade anybody until that day. So technically, the opening of the league's trading. So that is March 18th is also the first day of the trading period as well. So that you can't trade for anybody right now. So that day, trades can go down, free agency can go down. The Eagles are going to be busy, but hey, it is what it is. How did the former Philadelphia Eagles play in the XFL? Oh, I hope Donnell Pumphrey played like shit because I hate him. Matt McGloin, we all know. Ryan Miller. DeAndre Tompkins had 6 catches, 92 yards, and a touchdown. I thought he was going to be something, and his speed looked horrible in the NFL. Donnell Pumphrey had 12 rushes, 52 yards, and somebody fucked this up. 23 catches for 26 yards. No, somebody screwed that up. Yo, Freddie Martino, bro. I thought he was going to be something on this team a while back, bro. Freddie Martino. I thought he was going to be something. He was like always getting separation. That was the year we had Tim Tebow and shit, I think. That was a while ago. That was Chip Kelly. That was a while ago. I would trade Alshon for Marvin Jones. I wouldn't mind that. How old is Marvin Jones? He's not that young, is he? Is he going into his prime? I got a feeling he's older. Yeah, he's 29. No. I don't want no 29-year-old wide receivers. I want young receivers, bro. I want young receivers. I'm telling you, they're gonna take a chance. They're gonna take a chance on Demarcus Robinson, bro. A lot of people don't like him. I'm like half and half with him. I do like him. I think he wants to be a starter in the league. I think he could be a good slot receiver. He's not going to be that guy, but he's going to be productive. But we'll see. The Giants are after DeMarcus Robinson. Eagles are after DeMarcus Robinson. And those are the only two teams that I've seen that are after him. So I mean, it's not like he has a huge market. But I could be wrong though. Down could be could be wrong down the line. So nice try. But Kenny Galladay is great. I love Kenny Galladay. I would love Kenny Galladay. I don't know if they're going to extend him or not. Philly Talk Podcast says I'll give Alshon and a 6th-round pick for just to take him off our cap space. No way. That's what I'm saying. No one's going to trade. I'm going to laugh at the team that trades for him, honestly. I'm going to laugh at the team that trades for him because you know what? Right now, it's going to be hard to trade him. I don't know how they're going to do it. It's going to be hard. You're trading a guy that's hurt that probably will not play the first 2 games of the year next year. No joke. No joke. John McMullen was talking on 97.3 WIP. He said that Alshon is going to be it's going to be very hard to trade him because everyone thinks he's not going to have an off season. He's not going to have an off season, and he's going to miss a couple games on top of it. So I mean, and you're paying a little over $9.5 million for him for the year. So I mean, it's just it is what it is, but it's not great. It's not a good choice for a team to trade for him. Plus, what, he's 30? He's turning 30. Yeah, he's 30 years old now. I don't know, bro. I have no idea. Look at Zach Ertz is 29 years old. I mean, sooner or later, bro, shit is going to go down. Shit is going to go down. I'm hoping, man, but I think they're going to move him regardless. Whether he's moved to the fucking streets or he's moved somewhere else, it don't matter. He's going to be moved regardless. Regardless of what's going on. We'll see. Oh, it's 15.6 for the year? Oh, shit. I must have read that wrong then. Yikes. I thought it was 9. I must have read something else. I must have hit the wrong thing. I was on overthecap.com. I must have hit the wrong thing then if I was reading it wrong. I gotta see this now. I gotta see this now. Thank you, the Philly Talk Podcast, for mentioning that. All right, let's see here. His base salary is $9.9 million. Oh man, all right, never mind. Holy shit, I read it wrong. I read guaranteed salary instead of cap number. Holy fuck, hell no. 15 million. Oh my god. Yo. Who, if we keep him to, yo, you want to hear something else that's messed up? Bro, if you keep him this year and if you keep him in 2021, he's making 12 million. His cap number is going to be 18 million in 2021. Oh yeah, he's got to go. Holy fuck. Okay, well thank you for that because I read guaranteed salary instead of cap number. I read the wrong number. So thank you for clarifying that. The Philly Talk Podcast. Holy shit. Okay, $15 million. Yeah, no. Sorry. I'm good. I'm good. His last 2 years are very small. His last 2 years are nothing. 2 million. Cap numbers are like 2 million. That's it. 18 in 2020. If we kept Alshon through 2021, his cap number would be 18 million, 18.5 million. Holy shit. Bro, he's got to go. Yeah, I thought it was like 9. It's 15. Holy shit. Yeah. See you later, bro. See you later, bro. I don't give a crap. Let's drop him off at the nearest McDonald's, bro. I don't care. Wow. Yo. I read the wrong thing. I don't know. JJ Arcega-Whiteside, I don't know, bro. I don't know if he's gonna be anything, dude. He don't look like it. He don't look like he just don't look like he's gonna be anything. I'm hoping he can be. I know he didn't get that many reps at the end of the year. He got in here and there. I don't know, bro. It ain't looking good for him. Especially if they go out and get all these receivers, he ain't gonna have a chance. He might. Let's hope he hits up. He could be a backup receiver, because if he can't even get a backup receiver, he's gonna be on the practice squad. Joey, don't forget he's projected to only play half of next season. From who is JJ? Wait, who? Yeah, no, I like the Philly Talk podcast said, like we'll give him the benefit of the doubt, but no, I'm not on the board with it. I was on board when that preseason game he did, and he was catching everything, and he was actually doing really well. And the Eagles were playing favorites with the veterans over young guys, and that's what fucked this whole team up. The offensive scheme screwed this team up. Injuries screwed this team up. Mike Rowe screwed this team up. Doug had some bad games, play calling as well, but Mike Rowe just couldn't game plan, couldn't put players in the right positions to win football games, just couldn't do it. Dude, you gotta stop, champs. You gotta stop, dude. Now you're being dumb. Now you're being like really dumb now. Trade JJ for Diggs. No, it's not happening. We're not getting Diggs. Period. I'll make a bet right now we don't get. I'll bet you $100 of my own money we don't get Diggs. Right now. Right now. But not looking good. Not looking good. We'll see. We'll see. But all right, guys. Well, I will end the stream in a few minutes. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Like this video right now. Hit that like button. If you guys haven't subscribed to the gaming channel, if you guys are into video games or whatnot, please subscribe to that as well. I'll put that up right now. I'll actually comment with it as well right now. If you want to subscribe to Red Wolves Gaming, you guys can. I appreciate everybody coming in today. I had about almost 50 people in here. It was pretty good. I didn't expect a lot of people even come. Well, it's Friday, so I'm like, oh, okay. I just realized it was Friday. So, and appreciate everybody coming in today. Philly Talk Podcast. Always check your stuff out. Thank you for everything you do. EDP's number one fan. Awesome, bro. Thank you for everything. Orlo, have a good night, bro. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching, and I will be back soon. And I'll see you guys later. Shake squad up. Fly, let's fly.